Hello, my name is Dr. George Mochocki, and I will be your facilitator for Introduction to Finance Management 218 Fast Track. This is going to be a short YouTube just to give you kind of an introduction before we meet next week in our first lecture. Okay, so there's some homework that's going to be due. It's going to be done. We're going to be utilizing Corporate Finance by Ross, the 11th edition. It's a new book. And you have to also, it comes bundled. You can purchase this at the bookstore. It comes bundled with Connect. It's an integrative learning software. That's the only way you're going to be able to actually learn the basics of corporate finance. Remember, this is a accelerated course. Most of you are already in this cohort course. It's a sequence course, so in essence, we'll be covering 6 chapters a week. Uh, is it manageable? Yes, you could do it. I've done this before. You'll do fine with this course. That's why I just want to kind of get you used to, seeing me before we actually meet in the classroom. So the first thing you're going to have to do, you're going to have the book. You have to have the book, buy the book either at the bookstore, a hard copy, or buy to connect with an ebook. So let me just go. So you're going to go in here, course materials. And I also provided the link within your syllabus, and we'll explain that in class later on when we get in there. I want to keep this short. So you're going to click on here, and I've got the link, and it should go right in here. And here's the prices of the books. You could buy a loose leaf for I think it's $278, or I'm not really sure. Oh, retail here, 370, and a loose leaf is $262 that you purchase at what do you call it, at your bookstore. Now, what I would recommend, which is more affordable for the accelerated course, because I'm utilizing the software, integrated Learn Smart software. Some of you in accounting have already been exposed to the software, so you should know. You're at least a little used to it. If not, this will be your first time. It's very interactive. So you could click on here for $130, and you'll get a version. I don't know if it's of the ebook, and you'll also get the software and all the supplements that you'll need, the PowerPoints, student PowerPoints, the library, everything's in here, and we'll explain that a little bit more on the first day of class. Okay, so you need that. So let me get out of there. So your options. Now, when you're buying the ebook, you have to buy it here through McGraw-Hill, not through the bookstore. The bookstore, I think it's a hard copy is 349, and a loose leaf with Connect is 266 or 260 uh, at the bookstore, for lack of better words. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to get out of here, and now all your homework. Make sure you click on your. I've got the most current syllabus. It's in a PDF file. Print it out. Okay, so you can look at it, open it up, and there you go. You have my smiley face again. Read it, go through it. Remember, you need the access book, and I've got the. Uh, okay, I've got all the information. Now, some people are asking me, do I need that? And we'll go through it. The use of financial calculator and everything else. The way this course is set up, you will be doing integrated homework assignment. You'll be using the Connect to Learn It. I will utilize the class time more for understanding the concepts. You have to understand what net present value is. The formulas and the math, the software will assist you with, and the homework will assist you with with the PowerPoint integrated PowerPoints provided by within the software program. So you'll do fine. My whole trust is for you conceptually understand the concepts. Once you understand the concepts, you'll be able to do the math and the other portions as needed going forward. Okay, so read the syllabus, be prepared for the syllabus, look at the syllabus, and we'll explain that a little bit more in class. Okay, so now what you need to do for the first week when we meet for the first time. All your homework assignments are here in the weekly assignments. Before I go into the weekly assignments, your Learn Smart assignments. I know some individuals like to do homework ahead of time before the due date. So I have all the Learn Smart assignments at this point all set up in here by the week. What I want you to focus on is on the due dates. The Learn Smart assignments are due prior to our meeting date. Mine is not to regurgitate what you've already read. What you've already done some of the homework assignment. Mine is to expand that to have a dialogue and a communication or a discussion within the classroom about the concepts. Remember, finance is not only all math, finance from a perspective of finance, other than accounting, and I'll explain that later on, is terms and conditions. You have to understand the conceptually what's going on, then the math will come out, will be a little bit easier uh, with the formulas. We'll utilize the calculator, the author provides templates, Excel templates, so you do fine. Look at the information you have, look at the Connect once you purchased it, and got into the my classroom assignment, then you'll have a good handle for discussions when we meet on our first night. Okay, so all your homework assignments, you could find it different ways. Discussion. You have a real quick forum. You have some information about me, course, the Learn Smart information. Now, if you're not familiar with Learn Smart at all, here is the numbers. Here's everything else you need. Some basic questions, real easy to understand. Look at that prior to utilizing the software. Even when you get into the Connect Learn Smart, they have a tutorial that you as a student will be able to access, so you do well on the with the integrated software. Technology, come on, we're in the 21st century. Technology is what it is. It's a way to assist you in the learning process. Whether you're taking this here at Harper College or you're doing some learning some software at your work. Remember, McGraw-Hill does a lot of things also on the learning and training for the business. Same thing with the other publishers. Okay, so all your homework assignments from the beginning, and always make sure you check all your homework assignments from the beginning, are always going to be uh, underneath your weekly assignments. So I click on my weekly assignments. I have all these open. I've got my Connect, but remember, you're always going to see this printout. What's due for the week? Before you even click into the folder, up front it's going to tell you what's going to do. You're looking at my short introduction to this class video that's already sent to you. You're going to purchase the book with the Connect, right? You're going to introduce yourself to your first forum. What do you mean by first forum? You're going to come up and I know you're a cohort, but you're going to say, hey, my name is George. I was born in Germany, but I'm not a German citizen. I am a naturalized U.S. citizen. Germany was just a point of entry. I was born. I grew up in Chicago. I live out here. Whatever you want to do as a brief introduction, so I kind of have an idea who you are and something about you. Then you're going to do all your homework is in the Connect. We'll talk about that class time and everything else discussion. So far so good. Read this. Remember, I'm trying to keep this under 20 minutes. Now you're going to click on the folder, and here you have your Connect Learn Smart chapter. Now, I am not going to be doing all the Connect homework, all the chapters. There's 30 chapters. I will be selective. So some of the chapters you're going to be doing Connect homework. Some of the chapters you have to read and you do a short quiz on it. Other chapters that I may not done through the Connect, you'll be doing some homework assignment through Connect. You'll have Connect has the PowerPoint, and it'll help you out through the homework assignment step by step. So I don't have to utilize class time to go through the math portion of this of the chapter content. The software will assist you. I could assist you later. I want you conceptually. What is net present value? What do you mean net present value? It's a value now, taking the future value and coming back. Okay? All right. So and we'll learn that. We'll discuss a little bit more than that. I was just trying to just summarize it real quickly. Now, your form. You're going to do your first form. Most of you have already done forms in this course. I assume if you had me or other instructors, we utilize Blackboard intensively. So on your first form, you just click on there, give me a brief introduction. If you've never done that, remember you could always delete your first post as long as no one's posted to it. Read what I want in the forums, and you'll post it and try to respond to somebody else. So I didn't know that about you. We've been going to the class together, and I didn't know that about you. It's trying to help your communication in a virtual atmosphere, or creating a network is what I utilize the forums. All businesses, you're going to have a face-to-face component and an e-component and or a virtual reality, for lack of better words, component. That's just business. Technology is there. We're always using technology to better and to become more effective and efficient. And is it more effective and efficient? Finance is the one that's going to say, yes, you spent so much and here's your results. And we could track this and show you that yes, this software is effective for the cost. And here's why. Because utilizing the software, I shortened the learning process. I made it more flexible for the individual. So, all right, your form. Okay, so let's go back into our weekly assignment. That's your forum. Now, here's how to book again. Your connect assignments, you go in there, and this will be your first week. So connect assignments, for this connect assignment, you come in here. I've got the links that you'll find right here in the Learn Smart. Now, for those of you who want to go ahead of time, you finish the first these two. I said, hey, I read the book. I've got time, and that's how you do in business. You have to do time management. There's no way, and those of you who are in the fast track, you understand time management is an essence. You only have so much time. There's only one of you, and you have to be able. So if I have some free time, you need some time for yourself. But if I have some free time, could I work ahead of for the next week the homework, because I know my schedule is more busier and I won't be able to. Spend as much time as I would like that next week because of my outside commitment or my work commitments or family commitments, so I could work up ahead. Okay, so you have that. So I think we should be all right. The last thing I want you to do, if you notice up in here, you always see my picture. I want you for 5 extra points. I always throw in extra points, extra credit added to the total after we discuss that to update your profile. You can then, so let me just hit how you do it. You're going to click on here. Right now I have my profile updated, and this is just you can update it for this course here or for any other courses within Blackboard. It makes it easier when I'm reading your papers, reading your forum to see that face. Look, you have FaceTime. I have what do you call it? Apple tablet for FaceTime, and I also have Skype. Customers want to see your face. Hey, it makes it easier. It brings that relation. So you're going to click on. Right now, you may have a silhouette. A lot of students, I don't even know I can update this. Yes, you can. Click on that, and here's your face. And then you hit on settings and privacy, and then change pictures, and then you upload your picture in there, and you write whatever you want, a little information about you, and you're done. And so now, when I'm doing the forms, you could see the individual's face. It gives you a general idea. It makes it more personalized. Remember when we talk about communications and finance, it's a little different than accounting. Accounting, you do all the numbers and you got the thing. Finance is an individual who has to go and get either financial aid, or how do I sell my companies? How do I promote my company? How does my company grow? How do I get additional capital? Do I take a loan, or do I take a, what do you call it? Or make a credit, take a loan, or do I sell stocks or bring another partner in? Okay, so again, my name is Dr. George Mochocki. Look at this, update your profile, go into Blackboard, make sure you do your homework before the Connect homework is due before the class starts. Mine is not to regurgitate what you've done. Look at the reading, look at the chapters, spend the time, look at it, go forward. We'll do fine, and I can't wait to meet all of you. Some of you I'll meet you on the forums within the week. Others I'll meet you first time in the classroom. All right. So my name is Dr. George Mochocki, and welcome again to Introduction to Finance Management 218. And I'll see you in class. Bye. Let's see if I get this to work.